Cool. All right, let's do some tests real quick.
I thought you guys were rolling already.
Well, we were, but I want to make sure I didn't do the test. We just started rolling.
Oh, okay.
She told me to bring some 4 locals, so I brought 3 homies with me.
Dang, dog. He's got nothing.
I know that was good. That was good. I can't compete with that one. Oh no.
What the fuck?
I knew you were gonna do that.
2 for 5s. It's a motherfucking clear frame, guys.
Bing bong.
Hey, we inside and it's fucking cold outside. I love it. I live for this fucking weather.
I thought I missed it, and now I'm like, fuck. Bring back the heat.
No, for what?
Yeah,
I was
bring
so
back
fucking
the
miserable.
heat.
We're in the middle of December. Oh, not middle. We're early December. And it was fucking, I was ready to fucking kill myself. I wasn't ready for it today, though.
Oh,
like,
no.
I wore a jacket all week, and I was like sweating and hot and shit. And then today I was like, I'm just going to wear flannel. And I was all cold and
You're
shit.
freezing and shit.
It was
Yeah.
cold all fucking morning.
Hell yeah. It was
Dude, it was
sprinkling
cold
for a
all
little bit.
day.
I live for this shit.
Nah.
But you said you knew I was going to do that?
Yeah, I've
How'd
seen
you know?
those.
Have you
I've seen
seen the
those
shoes?
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
As
I
soon as
haven't
you took
seen
them
them.
off and lifted them up, I was like, he's
Show them
got
off
a
real
head,
quick. I
man.
want to see them.
You're calling all the sneakerheads right
For
there.
real.
They call it the sneakerhead. They're the New Balance Yurts Salem Broomberry collab.
Step on a nigga in my Air Force Ones. Step on a nigga in some fucking
Where does
Jordan
the
1s,
sound come
Jordan
from?
1s.
I think the bottom.
No, I think just the top, the little
Well,
slit on the top.
that part's,
Oh, right
that
here.
part's the whistle.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
I think the sound comes out the bottom.
That's
Really?
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Are those heavy? They
I don't
sound
know.
heavy.
They're not too bad. Not too bad.
Let me see 'em.
I mean, they're clown size.
Yo, so since we did drop that little beat, did you guys got any W's today?
Nah, I had it.
Dude, I slept.
Damn.
I slept too. I had my alarm set for like 7 a.m. because you have like a 10-minute window,
Right.
but I snoozed it and I didn't wake up.
Didn't you
again.
do that last time and you barely?
I did that last time. And I barely got them, and I actually fucking got those.
You got to set your alarm at 6:50 so you can snooze it to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already awake at that time.
Yeah.
Normally I miss it because I'm working.
Uh-huh.
Just toss it.
No, my day off, I'm not waking up anymore. My day off, I'm sleeping in.
Oh yeah, I'll sleep
Friday's my day off.
on the weekends. I'll tend to sometimes sleep past it.
Uh-huh.
But during the week, like I'm at work at that point already.
Yeah.
So like I'll be like busy, like already like getting down with
Right,
shit, so I'll
right.
miss it sometimes. Or like I'll be driving around the forklift and I'll get like the notification. I'll be like, oh shit, log in real quick. I'm like driving around trying to fucking buy some sneakers.
Yeah.
No, I'm just getting ready for work, so I'm like, fuck it, perfect timing.
I don't even think I tried for any shoes this week.
Well,
It's
those
been
are
a
the only
while.
ones I tried
Okay.
for.
There wasn't really any drops this week.
The
No.
Swarovski.
Swarovskis, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, that's an easy $200 profit
Right.
for now. The
Yeah.
last ones went up fucking crazy.
Those are
Did they?
so ugly though.
Yeah.
But the original one, it was just like a what? It was like an Air Force One that was covered in crystals. No.
Yeah. I had the chance. People weren't buying them. I had a chance to get them for $500, which was retail. And then like a month later, they were up to $2,000.
Really?
That was my biggest sell, yeah. And I could have gotten them. It was like a guaranteed dub. But-
Off the app.
It wasn't a sneakers. It was straight off of the who released them. It wasn't
Those are
China.
sneakers.
It wasn't Chinatown, was it?
I don't know.
I could have sworn that was on sneakers.
CPM, something like that. No, it wasn't sneakers. The ones that just came out, yes, but the first pair, no.
No, I remember the first one being on sneakers too.
Well, the other creators that they collab with, they released them on their
They
own
normally
site.
release them first.
Yeah, they
and
released
then-
exactly,
yeah.
just like Amo Manir did. But real talk though, we should have started off with R.I.P. to Virgil, because man,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
dude.
man.
that was like a Chadwick
A real
Boseman
fucking
type
legend,
of low blow, man.
Well,
Yeah, seriously.
So yeah,
I was
it was,
shook.
but it shouldn't have been because he had been battling it for like ever now. So
Yeah, but-
only his close circle knew, which is same
Right.
with like Chadwick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Disney knew that he had
Right.
cancer, but
Yeah, so dang, that was tough.
Yeah.
so his last release was the twos, huh? And those are already
Yeah,
the fucking
the
money,
twos.
the money shoe.
Those shot up a
The
lot.
white ones?
Uh huh.
And in which I originality. I hated them, and now I kind of like them.
I think the whole market is starting to normalize again because every Off-White shot up. It's expected, and people are actually buying them. But I think they're starting to kind of level out again. They're starting to go back to the price that they were at. What do you guys think about that? Some people were like, we're not going to sell Off-Whites till like it calms down a bit. Other people are like, we're going to capitalize on this. I mean, I had no Off-Whites to sell. I definitely was not going to buy a pair of Off-Whites at the prices they fucking shot up to.
I mean, it's to be seen with everything, man. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not hating on anybody for doing it, but I mean, it is what it is.
They took advantage of it. I mean, they got to make their bread too, right?
It's the same thing that happened with when Kobe died.
Yeah.
Everyone was selling his jerseys.
Dude.
Nike stopped selling his sneakers.
Were you still at
I sold his
Walgreens when he
jersey,
died?
but
No.
I was at Walgreens. That's when I went back to Walgreens when he died. And I don't know if it was Time or People. Someone was coming out with the Kobe magazine. I swear, like, every fucking hour I was getting phone calls that we had it in stock. People would come in asking us if we have it in stock. Because that shit was already reselling for fucking a shit ton of money.
You were working at
Really?
Walgreens at the
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, when I went back to Ivan's store. When I... Yeah.
I forgot.
It was during my internship.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was already at my other job. I still I remember what I was doing. I remember what store I was at. I was on the phone with my coworker, and I got the notification on either Bleacher Report or one of the sports apps, and I was like, "Yo, Kobe just died." And
it was early when it happened too.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
11
10
around
or
that
11,
time.
yeah.
It was my coworker Mario, my homie
No,
Mario.
it had to have been either before 9 or 9 o'clock because I remember I was on my old
But
job.
they
and my first break was at 9, and I saw it.
Might have been, yeah.
I saw it at 11.
Before
also.
11 for sure.
Yeah.
Because
I could actually be totally wrong. I could have been on lunch.
I don't know. They
Who
broke
knows?
it like around that time though. That
Dude,
and they
the
confirmed
whole
that it was
store
him.
For like 30 minutes was just fucking quiet. The grocery store was just fucking quiet because like everyone was like finding out.
Yeah. Every customer would come in and they would be like, "Dang, did you hear about Kobe?" And it's like, "Yeah, dude, it sucks." And then all of my coworkers, same thing. You know, this dude was like super bummed. I mean, that was our like. You can say that was our Jordan because we grew up like I didn't grow up watching Jordan.
Yeah.
We grew up watching Kobe and Shaq, right, with the Lakers. Yeah, that was rough.
I became a Laker fan like through like his like second run when they won it. What was it? Fuck, what year was it? I'm gonna sound like a fake ass fan now.
No, I think that's when I was a Laker fan too. When
It was like 2008 from
Is that like-
after Shaq
2012.
left and all that stuff. Yeah, that's not when I was too.
I was a fan during like
Uh,
Robert Ory. He would shoot those crazy
with,
buzzer beaters, right?
Paul Gasol,
Lamar Odom, yeah.
Odom, Derek Fisher.
Oh no, I was before that.
What was the name of that fool
Ron
from the
Artest.
Rockets? I liked him a lot. He left the Rockets, came to fucking I can't remember what the fuck.
Howard?
his name-
Dwight Howard?
No, it wasn't Howard. I didn't watch when Howard was on the Lakers. Fuck. He was with them briefly, and they won a championship off of it, and then he ended up going, I think, back to Houston. I can't remember what the fuck his name was. He was real fucking good. He was my favorite. But yeah, Ron Artest or Meta World Peace.
Man's a legend, dude.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's the same era I was fucking.
He was part of Magic, right?
Who?
Ron Artest.
No, he was the Pistons.
He's with the Pistons.
Oh, okay.
Pistons.
He was part of that.
We talked
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, okay.
Malice at the Palace.
Yeah, okay. He was part of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't know if you listened to that episode, but ever since I watched that thing on Netflix, did you watch that? The Malice at the Palace?
No.
The little documentary about
I
that
haven't
whole
seen it
shit.
yet.
It's really good. I recommend watching. It's like an hour. It ain't bad. But like him and like the other players involved, dude, like they got really like the shit end of the fucking stick. Like NBA threw them under the bus, dude. And so much to the point where I was like, after watching that, I was like, dude, I want a fucking Ron Artest like Pistons jersey. You can it's very hard to find. I think a lot of people destroyed them or just got rid of them or probably trashed them because they weren't selling. Very hard to find. So if anyone out there has a fucking Ron Artest Pistons jersey, throw them my way. But no, going back to Virgil.
Going back to Virgil.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that fucking one of his last releases is gonna be a fucking he did a collab with Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
Did you see that shit? That
Yeah,
car's
I
actually
did.
pretty sick. That shit's gonna
It
be
is.
fucking
It's clean.
expensive.
That and then what else did he do?
Was he? I heard he was working. Was it another deal with Nike that he was working on that they're gonna just release it? It wasn't done, but they're gonna.
Well, I
release it
think he has the
anyways?
breads coming out still.
Okay. I heard
He's gonna
something
do
about
breads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fours.
He has a
I don't
pair
know
of
if I've
fours
seen
coming. They had showed the breads and they showed a white and blue pair. I think. I don't know if those were confirmed, but the breads were confirmed at some point. I think they're still coming out. I don't know though.
He had so many fucking designs, dude.
Yeah. What else did he have?
I don't think. Do you think Off-White continues without him?
Yeah, well, he wasn't the sole owner. He was just co-owner. He
Oh, was
sold
he?
part of it. He sold part of it to Louis Vuitton, I think.
I feel because they have a drop coming too.
Yeah.
LV and I think they have Air Force Ones coming out, and it's part of Off-White,
That's
LV,
cool.
and Nike.
Damn, it's just money.
They released a shit ton of
Just
pictures
fucking
of those.
money.
Actually, they have I think like 4 pairs, right?
For which ones?
For the LV Off-White Air Forces.
They had a ton, dude.
Yeah, right?
There was a ton of colorways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those might be like either LV exclusive on their website, or unless they have one colorway, they usually have at least one on sneakers or Nike.
It's one for one brand, the other for the other brand, and then Nike releases the rest. usually.
Right.
Yeah. Damn,
So
man,
they did
fucking money
tease those
shit.
a lot. Yeah, that's a crazy shoe. That's a rich
I haven't
people
seen
shoe.
it. I don't even know. Yeah.
It's plastered in LV logos.
Okay, so out of all those like designer shoes, like which one sticks out to you the most? Like
I
which
just
one-
want Gucci slides, man. That's all I want.
You can get Gucci
Really?
slides. Gucci slides are like $200.
Bro, but I can't justify spending 200 on slides.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not big on designer shoes at all. I'm not a fan of them whatsoever.
No, I'm just talking about sneaker collabs.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not talking about fucking like actual. Yeah, I wouldn't buy Prada shoes or fucking.
Yeah, I
whatever.
wouldn't.
I don't like to flex like that.
I mean,
That's
is
not my
Off White considered one of those collabs, or is that more sneaker culture already?
Nah, it's more like sneaker culture.
Uh,
I would pick the Dior ones. I think.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dior ones. Yeah. That's like a classic fucking. Like that's a classic path, like cross paths of designer and like a fucking.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
You know what I'm
clean.
saying.
It's a solid colorway. Does that
It's
one have
simple.
the blue gum underneath? I don't.
Does
remember.
yeah.
It does, right?
Translucent gum.
Yeah, I love that.
Mhm.
I love that for me.
Yep. And then the swoosh is the only one with the actual like designer markings, right?
Yeah.
And it says Dior on the sole.
Well, I think they're supposed to do another release. Dior,
I think it's a Chicago colorway.
like a low. No. Oh yeah.
No,
Oh
it's the-
yeah. They've been
mhm.
teasing those for a while.
Yeah.
The Chicago's. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
forgot about that.
Those are clean.
Damn, dude.
You know what? To me, like I love every Chicago, but those comparing,
We talked about it last week, right? Chicago.
whatever. Comparing those to like
Chicano.
comparing those to the OG gray ones, I think the gray ones are nicer.
Same.
Every other colorway like that though, it's like I'm going with the OGs.
So I was like reading the comments on it was one of those posts where like, oh, like what do you think is better, and they're like Nikes versus Adidas, which one's better or whatever. And a lot
That's
of
an
people,
actual poll. Like
nah, I think because it was like for Nike, comment for
just-
fucking Adidas, it was like 2,000 and something likes to the 200.
yeah, there's no fucking
Comments.
competition there.
But a lot of people were saying that like, oh, like Nike hasn't invented a new silhouette in who knows how long. Like they're fucking making money off of their old fucking models and blah blah blah. Adidas is like paving the way, making new shit all the time.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But the
That's
shit they're
right.
making is fucking terrible.
dude.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
they ran out of ideas and it's a stretch what they're fucking trying to release or what they are releasing.
well, they're
Those
saying-
Yeezys that dropped today were they Yeezys? Yeah, they were Yeezys.
And the only thing making them money is fucking Yeezys.
well, that's
and
what some people were saying is that Kanye is carrying the.
they use the
fucking,
same silhouettes though, just different colors. He's
What?
doing the same thing as Jordan.
The
He's-
Wave Runners actually believe he stole the fucking silhouette off some New Balances. Oh no, off the Nikes, the ones you were wearing last week, the 270s. I think he just changed the sole on them, but
They
it's like
do
a very,
look. They
yeah,
I
look
see
like,
it, yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
it's a very similar silhouette.
What are the chances that he like ever rides out his contract with Adidas and goes back to Nike?
With that on him, did he cancel it?
I'm not sure.
He talked a lot of shit about it too.
Yeah, they weren't offering the kind of money or platform that he wanted.
So they didn't bite. They just let him go,
Yeah.
or he just kind of mutual at that point. Probably.
well, I think he had to finish whatever contract,
Mhm.
and then they just ended it there.
I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of the Air Yeezys all that much either.
No,
They're all right.
Me either. I don't like them.
those are the Red Octobers.
The Red
yeah.
October.
Red Octobers.
Octobers.
Yeah.
They got that black and like glow in the dark. And
I like
red
those. The
colorway.
black ones are cool.
Have you seen the white ones? Actually, I
No.
have just barely seen the white ones the other day.
I haven't seen
actually
them.
feel like those are better.
I feel like at that point, people like them because it's a Yeezy, but it's Nike.
It's such an old shoe though. Like now, if you would find a pair dead stock, I believe the sole would crumble on you.
Probably.
Because
But
I think
no.
that shoe came out in 2000.
A lot of
10,
sneaker stores,
8,
they
2010.
still have them where they're like, they're DS and they're looking
Yeah, but
good.
nobody's fucking crumbling them. What if you buy them? You're like, hell yeah, sick. I'm gonna wear them tonight. You step outside.
Hey, what if you try them on and then that happens? Like, do you have to pay for them or what?
Yeah. Because that's like what, like a 10 more over 10 year,
Nah.
year shoe.
Oh,
already
yeah.
At this point.
What's it like 4K or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
it's pretty. Yeah, it's
Or 2. I don't know.
No,
it's nothing
expensive as fuck.
outrageous, but it's a lot.
You're probably better off buying some beaters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. At that point,
Yeah.
some like they took care of them, but they're worn.
At that point, if you paid that much, are you paying to restore them, or are you just fucking like if you buy that? Yeah.
Oh, they're all right. I like the
them a
black
little
ones
bit
better.
Yeah, I like the black ones way better.
Restore. What do you mean restore?
All that is a 3 midsole, isn't it? All they did was add these little.
Yeah, I mean it.
No, isn't
It
that
looks
a
very
isn't that a
similar.
4 midsole? I don't think 3s have the bubble. Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They do.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
I mean, I have a
I
pair of
can't
3s, but
remember.
I
I
don't
can't
remember the
remember off the-
bubble.
No, because the 4 has it's tapered in the back.
Mm.
Yeah, and the 4 has that extra fucking thing that goes up to the little tab.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't fuck with them. I wouldn't spend my money. It's not
Someone
my-
gave
don't
me
like
a
'em
pair.
at all.
Someone gave me a pair.
The only Yeezys
Cool.
I like are the 350s, and they're restocking those gray ones.
The black ones are tight.
Black or gray ones, but they're like, fuck, dude, they're like releasing like, I don't know, but it's supposed to be like super like
Actually,
accessible.
I don't know. I might buy those. Anyways, what were you saying?
They're just restocking on like the gray 350Zs.
Are those the Wave Runners?
Yeah, no, just
Those are the classic, like
Yeah.
like the ones I have.
See,
But
I,
now they're gonna be like super accessible.
I was talking to him the other day. Like, I can't because the price point on those retail is $220.
Mm-hmm.
I can't I look at them and I'm like, oh, these are cool, and then they go up, and I never try.
But see, your logic makes no sense to me because you'll happily pay
Not those, like
a
dark
lot
gray.
for a resale shoe.
Yeah, but I could justify it
How?
because I want it.
Okay, all
Hey,
right.
Yeezys are comfortable as fuck,
I don't
dude.
know.
I finally broke mine in, and yeah, they are.
They're probably the most. comfortable
I
shoes I've
rather
worn.
I think I'd rather pay for aesthetic over comfort.
Same.
I feel you. Before I used to be the other way
Beauty is
because
pain, my guy.
well, before I would buy one shoe and that would be my shoe. Like I wouldn't have a rotation. That's just my shoe that I wear.
That's because
Right.
we were,
And
we were
now-
broke back
Well,
then,
yeah,
my
that's
boy.
what I'm saying. That's
We were
why
broke-
comfort
we were
was the
broke boys.
thing.
Right.
But now it's like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna wear it for 8 hours. Fuck yeah, that's just gonna look sick. It doesn't. It can be flat-footed. It can be
That-
like half a size too small or something.
Yeah.
Never too big. I don't want a shoe that's fucking huge like that.
I'm like, yeah, I'm always afraid to go like if I find half a size smaller, I'm like, cool, I'll buy them.
Yeah.
Like, I can fit a fucking 10.
You know
and a half
what, dude?
easy.
If you were-
but I'm always scared to go up to an 11 and a half. 'Cause I'm like, I'm gonna look like a clown.
Yeah, dude, that scares me. I don't want the heel like we were talking. I don't want my fucking foot to rise off the heel. But a half a size smaller, if you're wearing ones, you're not gonna increase them as much as the true to size.
That's true. I never thought.
There's
about
some
that.
for the sneakerheads, or yeah. If you didn't know.
I actually went half a size up on the last ones that I got.
Oh yeah, how
Boyz?
was
I
that?
haven't tried them on.
So they're 11s.
No, they're 9.
Oh, they're
11s.
What size do you wear? I thought he wore 10 and a
He's
half.
at 9.
I
No.
wear 9, yeah.
I thought you wore 9.5.
And I feel like that's why I got them. Because
See, I
want,
tried for
like,
the
half a
I'm
size.
on Meniere's and your size today, accidentally. But I could have
Thank you.
sold them to you.
Oh, he would have been hyped.
I would have been hyped as fuck.
Or
'cause I
here's the thing
forgot.
for you on the spot. Would you have sold them for retail or resell to him?
For him, retail.
Retail?
Yeah,
Oh, what a
For
true
the homies,
friend,
for
dude.
the
wouldn't-
homies, I was retail.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I
I
wouldn't
told
charge
you
you guys more for
my
that.
my friend was one time. I did end up getting them. The fucking the blue ones, the ones you have.
Which ones?
The fuck, what are they called?
The UNCs?
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm all fucking brain dead. Yeah, the UNCs. He did
Uh-huh.
sell them to me for fucking retail. Asshole.
He sold them at resale?
Yeah.
How much? Like exactly the resale
I
stock
think it
X
was
price? Or?
300.
Yeah.
Even.
He gave you a little hookup, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah,
that's
yeah. I was
I
fucking
don't know.
he made his
motherfucker, man.
money.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would sell shit to you guys at retail.
Oh, we have
yeah.
already. We
For-
do
for
that.
the
Yeah.
homies, yeah.
Yeah.
he
Yeah, we
always
do that
retail.
shit already. Dang, that's kind of fucked.
I mean, it is and it isn't. but it is.
Because I understand where it is from. Like, fuck, like I want that shoe, and I didn't get it, and I hate paying retail. Like resale. I have paid some resale on some shoes, but I refuse to pay more than like $250.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Like,
No.
yeah.
If somebody specifically asked me, like, that's an actual friend, like, hey, dude, can you go for these in my size? And yeah, you get retail if I get them. But if somebody's like, oh, not you guys, but like an acquaintance or
Like just someone at work or something.
yeah, they're like, hey, dude, I really like these.
Somebody
I'm
you barely like.
I'm like, oh yeah, maybe. And then I get them. I'll be like, hey, dude, I just came up on a pair. Maybe I'll give them a hookup if they're like I'm a near. I don't know what they're selling for. Let's just say 400. I might bust what your friend did and be like, yeah, dude, 300 or 350, enough to make enough money back. Because at the end of the day, you gotta get yours too, right?
I think that was early on because that's when he was like first like getting into. That's when I had like barely been talking to him in sneakers, and he was barely. But he's not necessarily a sneakerhead because he just. Oh, sorry.
I know you do this shit all the time.
He's just in it for the resale though because like he doesn't wear any of them.
That's good. I mean,
Yeah, like-
he's trying to make money, dude.
Yeah,
And I get it.
It's just a side hustle.
It's probably one of the first shoes he was able to cop on
Yeah, it
sneakers.
was.
So he was like, I'm going to get money. And I could get money because this is a hype shoe.
but he ended up selling me the prototype for retail. So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Can't be
Well,
bad.
I mean, they were probably at retail.
Yeah, that was
after
that was
they
in a
dropped.
go.
Yeah,
That was in a go
resale
for too
wasn't
much.
high for those.
But I like those. Those are clean. I was looking at my which one was it? Oh, I bought some SBs, just like regular SB beaters,
Okay.
like their generic shit, like the stuff you find at Tilly's.
Uh-huh.
I bought it from work or whatever. But the ones I have, it has it has a main swoosh and then it has a little tiny embroidered.
Okay, I know. I think I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
I'm a
about.
sucker for a little embroidered swoosh on the toe.
Do you
cap.
fuck with Nigel's shoes?
I do. I actually want those.
The blue and red ones?
Yeah, I want
those are clean.
Yeah, those are real fucking clean.
Uh-huh.
They're only like $100 too. They ain't fucking.
Yeah, you
bad
can
at
find
all.
those at like
Yeah.
Tilly's or Zoomies or whatever the fuck.
They've been out forever.
Mhm.
They're also on the Nike app too.
Oh, are they really? And you can always get discounts on Nike. And for your birthday, I think you can like
That's only
message them.
certain shoes. You said.
I think that's one of the shoes you can. You can just message them on the app, on the actual Nike app, and tell them like, hey, I didn't get a discount code or it didn't work, and they'll send you one.
Really?
They'll give you like 30% off or something like that
Damn.
for your birthday. For your birthday. That's what I did with the Blazers, dude. And I had and just a generic pair of Blazers.
You didn't even keep them.
No, I gave them to Jackie.
They were your birthday shoes, and you didn't even keep them.
It's all right.
The one time, dude, fuck that, dude. Like, if you've been on the sneaker app for a while, they should offer you like, hey, like, you get one pick a year on a hype shoe that you want or something.
Or they should
Guaranteed.
send you. I mean, we're wishful thinking here, right? But this is all hypothetical. They should send you like a list of restocks that they have in your size, and be like, hey man, like we have this list here: 1s, 4s, 3s, fucking Blazers, whatever the fuck, and be like, hey, you have a shot at one. Which one do you want?
Yeah.
See, but then
That
there
would
would,
be
there would
cool.
have to be some kind of verification process because not everyone's gonna bot the fuck out of that.
True.
True. Yeah.
How do you? But you can't bot that shit out of a birthday.
Just-
It's like-
Yeah, you just make an account.
Oh, but you
with-
see, they're trying to make botting illegal.
Good.
It should
dude.
be.
They should. I hate finding it. Like when I see someone that's like a sneakerhead and I start to talk to them about them and I find out they bought a lot, dude. I fucking hate that.
I will
shit.
say a couple of my
Piece of shit.
resellers are botters, and that's why I'm able to get some resale, but they charge me resale prices. And then a couple of them are actual like hustling, like they go and buy fucking a ton of shoes. They're good businessmen. These fools I hate it, and you've seen it. This guy in particular, man, he can talk us down on prices. Like if we're selling him shoes, he gives you a number and it's so low, but then like he's buying fucking 10 shoes from you. You're like, dude, fuck it. Like, just as long as I'm making my money back and then maybe a little bit more, just take these off my hands. And then,
Well, 'cause that's the thing when it comes to shoes. It's either the waiting game, does someone pay what you want for
Yeah.
them, or it's like just get rid of them all.
you got to set the tone, though. You got to be like, sure, hook them up with a couple, and then you guys kind of start agreeing on prices. But it's like, yeah, I probably spent this much spread out, maybe a little bit less, and then you're getting all that shit back at
Have you
once.
ever bought back from him?
A pair that I sold him?
No, just a shoe that you wanted.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten 2
Does
pairs.
he hook you up? That's a no.
I wouldn't call it a hookup, but he doesn't overcharge me either. He's fair. You can just call it fair.
He should be at that point. He should be hooking you up. If you hook him up on a lot of shoes, like like he's taking them all off your fucking hands, but like you should hook him up. He should hook you up.
No,
too.
but also he has taken some shoes like with hopes like that they're gonna go up, and like you look at the market and they just fucking they just didn't go up.
The Taupes.
The tops went up. It was
Yeah,
the orange ones, the meshy ones.
Yeah, the starfish.
Starfish.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the Volt.
ugly.
But I like doing business with him.
I like the
it's
Volt.
easy. We can meet up somewhere local. I don't have to pay for shipping. He doesn't tax me. I'm basically not paying fees. You know, you get a show on StockX, you're paying $30 to $50 on fees and shipping and all that.
True.
I'm saving.
And you have to wait for them to get verified.
And with them, I can go look at them. You know, if I have my doubts, he wouldn't care if I fucking do a check on them right there on the spot. You know, plus, you know, you start to build that relationship, and then you can be like, "Hey, dude, can you find me this shoe?" I can just message him and be like, "Oh yeah," and then he'll find me the shoe.
And then he's not questioning like, oh, are they fake or are they real? He's just he's done business before, so he just kind of takes it for what it is and runs with it.
It's good to build those relationships, but you know, like I told Pablo, like I get it, man. This is his hustle. Like he's making fucking bank, so I'm not gonna try to screw somebody over that's doing hustle as long as they're not screwing me over. Sometimes you feel like they are, but they're doing business. He's not holding a fucking gun to my head and telling me you're taking them for this price. I can legit tell him no, and then he'll be like, all right, cool, let's move on to the next shoe.
I'll be like, cool, fuck off then.
No, and yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not part of a sneaker community. I don't feel I am.
I mean,
I'm not friendly enough.
these are just people that I meet on Instagram, and then
I don't know. I'm not that friendly. I'm not as friendly as you.
I guess
I don't reach out like, hey man, this is sick. Like,
I'm just trying to find
let's be
deals and
homies.
steals, bro.
no, I feel you 100%. I don't know. I'm not built that way. Like for some reason, I'm just like anti people.
I always thought I was, but then I tell Steph too, and then I'm always the one that's like, I'll go up to somebody like, dude, I love your Jordans, like, and I won't try to small talk. I just leave it at that, like, oh,
I've
like
done
this and
that.
yeah.
Some guy at work the other day had some threes. And they look. I think it was the True Blue threes. He had them on, and I was like, yo, I'm like, those are clean. He's like, thanks, brother.
I saw a doctor intubate in fucking Brad 11s.
Damn.
That's fucking
I had to dap him up
fool.
after. I had to dap him up. I was like,
With
dude,
the bloody hands while he's in surgery.
he's like, man, every time I wear the breads, I intubate someone. He's like, this is the third time. I'm like, well, you fucking did it to yourself. That shit was funny though. I want to be at that level.
He's all, if you ever need a doctor, holla at your boy.
We're coming up on a year, right? Because you got that for Christmas. None of us still own any of those shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the closest, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, because you have the lows, huh?
But I do want the highs. I gotta work on those.
You've done that before?
This fool says he's called off at 2 a.m. Called them, woke him
Bro, I've
up.
been at the bar. I haven't done this in a while. This was like fucking years ago, but I'll be at the bar drunk as fuck, and I'll tell my coworker, hey, let's go outside. I'm gonna call off right now. And I'll put it on speaker. Hey, it's Nestor on. You know, I don't feel good. I'm not coming in the morning, and they're like all groggy, like, who is this? What shift? What? And then I fucking
Damn.
and
that's
then we
a
laugh.
Shitty
We
job,
laugh about
dude.
it, and we go fucking take a shot.
Dude.
Imagine that.
Yo, I scored a fucking OG fucking Dodger because it's made in the USA, so you know it's fucking old.
What year?
That I haven't pinpointed. 20. No, I think I caught it for $10.
$10?
Yeah.
How's it
has
look?
No number on it. Well, at the thrift, it was dirty. It looked like somebody literally wore it to play baseball. And like slid in it. But I washed it and all the fucking dirt came out of it, so it's pretty clean.
If it's old, it's probably a Majestic, right?
It is a Majestic, yeah.
Huh.
Because the new ones are Nike, right?
Yeah, they're Nike.
Yeah, because I have one. I have a Mookie Betts one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
It's a white one?
Yeah, it doesn't have a number or a name on it.
Mhm.
But you could even tell just because like the material, like it's thick. And it's just like it's from a different age, like you could just tell.
And you pay $10?
$10 for it,
Legit.
yeah.
Your size?
My size.
Hell yeah, dude.
My size, my guy.
If you ever see any of my size, let me know.
I find a lot of the fuck. I find Dodger shit all the fucking time.
Hell yeah.
But a lot of times it's overpriced. I did come up on the sick ass fucking. It was a 2020 from the World Series when they won.
Okay.
And it's a Mickey Dodgers shirt. That shit's clean, but it's a medium.
It's my size.
You ain't no medium.
In jerseys, I am.
It's a shirt.
Oh, a shirt. Yeah, I can't fit a medium anymore. So,
It's time for Dodger baseball.
So, who do we lose?
CT3, baby. 4 more years.
Let's go.
Corey
Let's
Seager's
fucking
gone, though.
go.
Corey Seager's gone. Dude, I knew
He's
that was
what,
going to
10
happen.
years with the Rangers, or how many years?
Yeah, 7 years.
7 years?
7 years. But yeah, dude, like, someone like him, like he's got his ring already, so when shit like that happens, that like the players are expected to chase the bag, dude. Same like kind of like Mookie. Like Mookie got his World Series with the Red Sox. So
Yeah.
when the Dodgers offered him that fucking deal last year or 2 years ago, he was gonna come up on that.
And who's that pitcher that left also?
Max Scherzer.
He went to
Mets.
the Mets. Okay.
Yeah. Chasing the bag. too.
Wrong New York team.
Why?
The Mets suck, bro.
You're going to the Yankees if you're going to New York.
Yeah.
Why
That's
are
the
you-
real bag right there,
why are you
boy.
a Yankees fan?
I'm not a Yankees fan, but
He's
that you're
not.
talking about
But
bags.
Coming from an ex-Yankee fan, yeah. If you're gonna go to New York, you go for the Yankees. You go for the pinstripes, my guy. That's where the money.
I
is.
will say though, I feel like the Mets is true baseball fans because you gotta be if you're a Mets fan, bro.
I think it's just like it's logistic. It's like it's almost like here, like if you know you're white and you live in Orange County,
You're an Angels
you're an
fan.
Angels fan.
Yeah.
And if you live anywhere else in California, you're except up north. But if you're anywhere else from Southern California, you're a Dodgers fan.
No, because there's Padres fans too. There's a lot of Padres.
yeah.
Only in
that's true.
San Diego, fucking loser ass.
I hate that. I
Padres,
hate
bro.
that we're considered probably the worst fans in baseball, at least
Oh,
California.
honestly, that's I came to the conclusion. It wasn't even like the team or anything, but the fans is what kept me from liking the Dodgers.
I think
for
you
so
said that when
long.
you yeah.
Yeah, that's true, dude. I hate that. Like, oh, you guys are fucking
But
Dodger fans.
I
fuck
like
you guys.
the fact. I mean, I wish we would have won, but I like the fan that I became a Dodgers fan a year that we didn't win, because then people can't say I'm bandwagon.
Yeah.
Same.
But,
You
yeah.
are so money.
But yeah, fucking yeah.
Big money trades in
Chris
baseball,
Taylor.
dude.
I gotta get me a Chris Taylor jersey now.
I've been wanting one for
4
a
more
while.
years.
I have a Kershaw one and a Mookie one.
You have a Mookie one too.
I almost got a Seager one. Good thing I didn't.
Yeah. You have a
I don't
Gonzalez
know,
one too,
man.
right?
He
Oh, I thought
didn't
you got one.
he didn't perform that well during the World Series.
Well, he was
during
injured.
This,
Yeah,
yeah,
he had some injuries this season.
yeah, but that's kind of like how he's playing. Like he was like scared to get hurt, you know. So
Yeah.
he didn't really do anything to impress me. So I'm not sad he's gone.
Chris Taylor has been like the postseason clutch guy since what 2 years already.
He's solid overall, dude. He's one of those guys that you can play him as as he plays shortstop. You can play like in different positions and he'll do a solid
Mhm.
job, dude. So
Well,
I've
there's
always been a
also
fan of
what
him.
do you think about the talks of us getting Freddie Freeman?
I don't want him.
Why?
Why? Why do you want him?
He's fucking good. Like, yeah, he annoyed the shit out of me during those games with the Braves, but like he's good, dude.
He's already old though.
I don't
Is he another like 2 year type of guy or what?
He's talking 6 years, 180,
Yeah.
30 million. 30 million a
We
year,
don't,
I
I
believe.
don't feel like we need him. I feel like we have a solid ass squad. Like we still have Galvin Lux. We have Edwin Rios, who was injured all season but is coming back, and he was a solid first baseman that could hit too. So I wouldn't be concerned about bagging some other expensive guy. I think we got to work on our bullpen and get some more.
Yeah,
pitchers in,
we
for
always got to
sure.
work on our bullpen.
I think that's why Seager left. He wanted way too much money. Where'd he go? The
The
Rangers.
Rangers.
They gave him way too much money than what
Yeah,
he's
well, the
fucking
Rangers
worth,
have
bro.
nothing to spend on. They fucking suck, dude. They were good 10 years ago.
Nah, dude. Honestly, if we get Freddie Freeman, I think he'd be a big asset to the
I
team.
wouldn't hate-
Like, yeah, you don't need him, but like, you know, like it's like you could do something yourself.
Yeah.
But if you got some extra hands,
There's no
like,
other
why not?
pitcher. There's no other pitcher that's that heavy on the bag anyway. So I feel like we have the money to spend.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's just Freddie Freeman was a tall, lanky ass motherfucker, and I felt like every single time they pitched to him, they'd try to pitch low to fuck with him, and he would just end up like hitting it from and like popping it straight up into the fucking stands every single fucking
Oh,
time.
he's like Vladdy, huh?
Yeah, it would piss me off every single time he'd be up to bat. I'm like, this motherfucker. So I'm like, he irritated the fuck out of me. But if he's on our team, like, yeah, more power to it.
Those guys are those head, shoulders, knees, and toes guys. Those batters are the best.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Is
Yeah.
that a thing?
That used to be a Vladimir fucking YouTube video. It'd be head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And every time they set a body part, they would pitch high, he'll fucking bomb it. They'll pitch low, he'll fucking bomb it. They'll pitch right in the middle, he'll fucking bomb it.
Yeah.
His highlight videos are the fucking
if
best.
you think about it too, like with someone who has like long arms like that and has that range, like you could be trying to like get it way out of the fucking box and you still fucking hit the shit out of it. Yeah.
That guy's legit.
And if they try to get you in close, all you got to just take a step back. I said, let's run.
Yeah, baseball.
Say, switching it up to another sport, the fucking Mexico national team switched up their crest. How do
Oh,
you
I
feel-
saw that.
how
I
do you
like
feel
it.
about that.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm always
it's-
up for change,
it's
man.
not bad. Yeah, just people are hating on it because they don't like change. That's it.
Now they can buy a fucking another classic green Mexico jersey. Just has a new crest now. An excuse to buy a new jersey. I like it.
Yeah,
I
a
think
lot of
it's
people
cool.
were like,
yeah.
"Oh, they should have changed the players, not the crest."
This
'cause
fool's
they're
a-
hating-
haters gonna hate,
They're
man.
hating, yeah, like they're hating on like Ochoa being so old to be playing. But dude, who cares?
Ochoa's the
man?
GOAT,
Ochoa's
bro.
the legend. But they do have that young guy, that young goalkeeper from Santos, with like he's got like a long mullet. I forget his name, but he's hot right now, dude. He's killing it.
But also, don't you want these people training with Ochoa? Like,
That's the thing. Yeah. But they're not bringing up any young talent either. It's like they have Ochoa and like they're still keeping like Talavera around.
that's the thing with Mexico is they keep a lot of the same players for fucking ever, and it's like, yo, it didn't work this time, it didn't work that time, but maybe it's gonna work this time.
Look what they did for the 2010 World Cup, dude. Like they brought Cuauhtemoc around when like he was like pretty much retired.
Yeah.
They brought who's that fat goalie? What was his name again?
Osvaldo.
No. He was a fat
Which
El
one's
Conejo.
the old one
yeah.
and which
El
one's the new
Conejo
one?
was a short.
No, they're both.
They're both the new
They're
ones.
both the new one.
Pull up the
Yeah.
old one too. Conejo, he was the bald guy too, right?
Yeah, and they started him and he sucked, bro.
Yeah.
He hadn't played for the national team in years and I don't know why.
Hey, World Cup's next year already, huh?
2022,
Right, the
is it?
summer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, it's not the summer. No, because it's in Qatar. It's like a different time of the year. It's not gonna be the summer.
Really?
Yeah.
Look it up,
'Cause
Pablo. Look up
Qatar-
the World Cup 2022.
Qatar's like
or
different climate.
I think it's 22.
Let's look at look at the old crest real quick, so people can see. You guys can see what it looks
Hey,
like.
bro, chill. I'm working with DSL over here.
Step your fucking game up, boy.
Follow and subscribe.
That's the.
I'm excited for I get so fucking giddy with the World
That's
Cup,
the
man.
old
I'll
one,
watch
that's the
every
new one.
fucking game.
Calm down, Greg.
I
It's
think
soccer.
the new one looks pretty cool, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, change is kind of weird sometimes, but that's solid, bro.
Oh, the old one's sick though.
Nah, the old one.
The Aztec calendar's dope. The soccer ball is weird. The eagle's sick. But yeah, the new one's
It's not bad,
simple.
bro.
It's cool.
Yeah.
The old one looks a little outdated.
Oh
It
yeah,
does. Yeah, definitely.
I think they should have thrown some gold into the new one. I think leaving it out was a mistake, but that's just me.
It's kind of plain.
That's
huh?
just me from a design aspect.
Maybe stitched in gold or something.
Stitched in gold.
They got to get that gold.
Stitched
the
in
old one
gold
had
comes
gold
from
actually.
head to toe.
In like 2 years, people are gonna like forget about the old one, anyways.
Hey, did you buy gold for Black Friday?
We
or
were
what?
just talking about that.
We were talking
forgot to
about it.
check out.
This
Remember
was
I texted you.
Ah.
I texted you. I was like, "Do you guys get it?" And you're like, "Yeah, me and Pablo got it." And then I was at that family party with my girl, and I still had it in my cart. And
You could have done
forgot.
Cyber Monday too.
No, they didn't have a Cyber. But the Cyber Monday was just like,
It was 30%.
yeah, I was like, yeah.
Oh
But,
yeah, they did have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still better than nothing.
Yeah.
I would have gone for it.
True.
All right, so according to FIFA.com, is gonna be the World Cup Qatar 2022.
What's the date
Yeah,
though?
what's the time?
It's
of the,
November 21st through
Oh,
the 17th.
dang. So it's a
Yeah.
year, pretty much.
It's in the
11 months.
winter.
Fuck it.
Different climate.
When baseball's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the year after that, that's when it's North America. So they're doing Mexico, U.S., and Canadian
Canada.
stadiums. I'm trying to go to a couple games. Bro.
Oh, for sure.
I'll drop some money on
Me
that.
too.
For sure, man.
Me too. Especially to watch Mexico or U.S. Fuck yeah. That's just going to
Wait,
go
wait,
crazy.
you guys gonna go to Qatar?
No.
No.
The one after.
2026.
They're gonna have games here in the U.S.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't even care. I'll go to some like Brazil, Italy, England games for sure too.
Spain.
Spain.
Mm-hmm.
I was a diehard Spain fan for a
I
while.
know you were.
Kind of died
You
off.
stole my jersey, no?
I stole your jersey. Which one?
Didn't I have a jersey here in your garage? Or
Yeah, I
whatever?
think it was a red Spain one.
No,
You didn't.
it was navy.
Oh, I don't know. Did he take it?
No.
You didn't steal it.
I don't know. I never got any of that clothes. Well, I did get some of that clothes back.
I only have
But
one
you told me to
Spain
throw some of
jersey.
it away.
I only have one Spain jersey, and it's an Andres Iniesta one that I bought myself.
Yeah, that's the red
I
one.
don't have. No, I
You
don't
said
have
someone
it.
took it.
Not me, bro.
I don't know.
Shit.
The trash man took it.
I don't know, maybe.
No.
Fun to do bad things.
But I wore that jersey to that Barcelona game.
yeah.
That shit's sick too. It's an Adidas Spain Andres Iniesta.
Yeah, that's the one I had.
That's
Yeah.
not yours. Fuck you. That's not yours.
Nah, I don't think mine had a name on it. I don't remember. It was so long ago. It was when they won the World Series that one year.
The World Cup.
Whatever.
So the one I have was 2 years after that one.
Calm down, Greg. It's soccer.
Dude, you guys see the new pictures McGregor posted today?
He is fucking
Bro, he doesn't even look like
dude.
him, man.
Really?
He's sitting at 190 and he's big.
Dude,
bro.
he's huge.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Post that on Instagram.
He was gonna move up in weight
Uh-huh.
class anyways, wasn't he?
Probably. I mean, he keeps getting beat up at at his current weight class.
I don't think he should though. I think, well, wasn't he gonna? I think his next fight's supposed to be Max Holloway, isn't it? Or they had talked about that.
No, because his ranking is not matching up to Max Holloway's ranking. I mean, unless Holloway wants to get that quick bag, then yeah, but Holloway's like championship fighter, dude. McGregor's not a championship fighter anymore. Maybe he's trying to move up to a weight class where he can fight lower class guys to get his wins up, but
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't see this guy
At
moving up
190,
anymore.
he's going against like Usman and fucking
Well, he's probably going to cut to like 180.
probably more.
180. You think more?
I think he's only big in York right now because he's fucking recovering from that leg injury.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see this guy moving forward too much. Honestly, I think he's done.
That's the deal with the UFC. You know, you can't really be good for so long. You have your shine, and then
He's pretty much just a money fighter now. Like, if somebody wants to
Look
get a
at-
quick bag, they'll fight him. And
look
then
at Cody Garbrandt. Where was Cody Garbrandt?
He was never that
two,
big.
3 years ago. He was a money fight though.
Nah,
He was a shit talker, so that got him all the money fights.
he wasn't that. He
Now
thought he
he's like-
was, but he wasn't.
I think he was in the prelims on one of the last cards. No, not the prelim, but the.
Well, he fucked up with what's his name? The dude that got busted for peds.
Mm.
Yeah. UFC. Yeah.
Pedophiles?
Hey,
No.
but
Oh.
apparently
Steroids.
Dana White is trying to get the Hasbulla fight. The Hasbulla and the other kid.
Oh, Dana White loves Hasbulla. He has them
Yeah.
all. He made a fucking UFC made like a preview thing for him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's still
forgot.
happening?
Yeah, I forgot what podcast it was on, but one of the fucking Milk Boys was talking about it.
This
He's
fool
like, "Yeah."
always promoting other shit.
You guys talked about him last time.
Did we?
Who?
Yeah.
Dana
Anyways.
White?
No. But yeah, this guy was like, yeah, we're really cool with Dana White. He's telling us that he's gonna promote the Hasbulla fight. He's gonna make it happen.
Oh yeah, I think Dana White has his own whiskey, Howlerhead, and he sponsors Nelk, or at least Steve will do it. And he always has them out in like Dubai or in big cards.
Mm.
Yeah, he loves those fools. But yeah, I'm gonna cut all that out.
I cut that. Anyways, yeah,
That's
dude.
so funny.
It's like, but like, what do you like? These little guys can't fight though. Hasbulla and the other guy,
Why not?
they're not trained fighters.
Are you some kind of racist?
They're training them though.
Are they really?
I would imagine nobody just fights to.
Throw them in the ring just for entertainment. They're not kids. but
I feel like that's a little bit fucked up. No, it's they're not kids, but they're exploiting them because like
'Cause
the
they're
only
little,
reason
like-
why half the people are gonna watch them is because
For the comedy factor.
But they're not exploiting them because they want to do it. They're having fun with this shit. They love the attention that they're getting. And there's nobody's forcing them to do this.
True.
True.
All that being
for
said,
it.
I'm
for it,
excited
but
to
it's
watch it.
definitely a comedy skit. Like no one's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. You know, it's gonna
Yeah.
be funny.
I don't know. It's just something about watching too.
They're not kids though.
No, it's not even about the kids.
They're
dude.
little people.
It's like midget wrestling. Like
Whoa.
Fucking guy.
But that shit's popular too.
Yeah, I know, but just something about it just seems fucked up.
You guys seen that video of the? It was Is midget wrestling the right word? I don't know.
Well, that's what it like started out calling it, but I mean,
Little
they
people
don't.
wrestling.
I mean, nobody calls it little people.
It was like it was a little person wrestling card or event promotion, and some dude, I think it was on TikTok.
He snuck on the ring.
Hulk.
Some guy was like,
Hulkster had a show where it was little people wrestling. Like,
well, there's
dwarf
an actual promotion. Just,
yeah, I know,
just
but
on
it
that.
was his show, like
Uh-huh.
going through the lives of that, and he was like the host or some shit.
Yeah, this guy.
But
Like,
it only lasted like 2 or 3 episodes.
this guy puts a luchador mask on. He's all, I'm gonna fucking go in there. Watch. He bet
was
his friend that he
drunk
would.
and-
yeah,
He was
yeah.
drunk as fuck too.
Yeah, he slides in he rolls in the ring, and dude, these fucking guys start beating the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
He rolled onto the ring and like he didn't even get a chance.
It was
to
like
get up.
6 dudes, right? And they just kind of like
No, it
It
was
was
just
two.
two.
It was two,
Yeah.
but just one was fucking him
And they're
up.
like, boom, boom. They're dropping. They're dropping. Fucking.
This dude had a black eye and busted lip after he got kicked out.
That's funny.
Wow.
And then WWE just recently on Raw, they had somebody do that, like jump in with one of the wrestlers after their match, and he tackles the
Like a
wrestler
crowd?
on the ramp. Yeah, he tackles the wrestler on the ramp.
What
I think it was Seth Rollins, and then Seth Rollins didn't hit this guy once. I don't think. Maybe he tried to kick him, but like this guy was on top of Seth Rollins. But then like the referees and security all just jumped on this guy. I wonder if they fucked him up backstage. I always wondered that if they beat these fools up backstage.
Not with WWE. I feel like they're too big to do that.
I don't know. They can justify it.
Vince McMahon.
Not backstage,
He's
though.
got that silence money.
Backstage, yeah.
That guy disappeared, and
I would
they
imagine.
never saw him again.
Can you pull up that clip?
Yeah, look up.
That was probably
It
staged.
happened like last
Probably
week or
was-
2
it was
weeks
probably
ago.
staged. It probably wasn't even a real fucking.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Welcome to who?
Seth Rollins backstage or no, not
I feel
backstage.
like if it was staged,
Just put Seth Rollins and fan.
Seth Rollins would have fought back.
Oh, I did see that.
It was
Well,
on the ramp after
It
the
was
match.
on the ramp.
What's the name of
yeah.
that one wrestler that's on to like conspiracies? Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah, he was a dope indie guy.
What happened?
Well, WWE gives you characters and they fuck you up.
Yeah, his gimmick sucks, bro.
But yeah, dude, it came out like on TV where somebody tackles them, and then you hear the commentators like they say something, and then the camera cuts, and they might have gone a commercial break like right away, but they had enough to where somebody tackled them, and then people were recording on the stands too, like security just getting this
Random
guy
guy.
off.
I
Of
haven't seen any of that recorded footage.
Yeah,
Oh, it
uh-huh.
exists.
Yeah, it came out like right away, like people were posting it on Twitter that right after it happened. What was the other one we're talking about? Oh, the luchador guy with the midget wrestling.
I saw that on TikTok.
Me too.
Yeah, when you guys sent it to us.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
I thought it was on Instagram.
I think I did. Did I send it?
Probably.
So I'm gonna mute the audio because
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll get flagged. Oh shit!
Like he's just holding him down.
He's a big guy too. Jesus.
Yeah. I think he tried to kick him right there.
That looks like the guy from Schitt's Creek.
it does, dude.
What's his name? Dan Levy or whatever.
Hey, good shit from Seth Rollins for like keeping his cool. and-
Right.
I don't know if it was about him
Very
keeping his
professional.
cool. I don't think he actually physically could. The other guy kind of bum rushed him.
True.
At some point though, I mean, he had him in a fucking headlock. Like you can start.
At a headlock, I would start dropping elbows.
Yeah.
Fucking.
There's a lot of videos of wrestlers.
Not if he didn't. If he thought it was like even if it wasn't staged or whatever, maybe he thought it was. Like maybe he's like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? Like he's like, oh, maybe this is part of the.
No, these
They
guys know. They
bro.
know.
Yeah.
They got to be ready for that shit. But there's plenty of videos where guys enter the ring, like fans enter the ring, and these fools fuck them up, and nobody says anything.
WWE or like other promotions.
Wrestlers and refs, they start kicking these fools, they start punching these fools, like they fuck them up, and then
Where's
they toss
this?
them
I've
out.
never seen this shit.
Dude, I think Triple H has done it. Eddie Guerrero has done it. Like this is shit that doesn't air on TV, but people record
This
it
is
on
a
their
long
phones.
time ago too.
Yeah.
You just mentioned Eddie and Triple H, who probably haven't wrestled in. Well, Eddie hasn't wrestled in.
Well, yeah.
R.I.P. Eddie.
15 years.
Well, Eddie can't wrestle anymore.
When was the last time Triple H wrestled?
He still wrestles.
This fool always wrestles WrestleManias and shit.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I think he was in the
That's
last
dope.
Crown Jewel.
I don't know. I don't watch any pay-per-view I watch is probably WrestleMania.
Yeah, well, I think we.
Just to watch it.
I think we might have grown up watching like
It's on Peacock
the
now,
best
I think,
WWE era.
Wait, what?
I think we grew up watching like the best WWE.
Oh, yeah.
era,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like post or before that, was like AEW and stuff like that, right? Or
WCW.
WCW.
Yeah, but WCW was actually good. We caught the tail end of it when it was bad. But before Attitude Era, WCW was the leader in ratings. That's why WWE.
Well, because they got Hulkster and they got all the other people.
Well, they had
like that.
NWO, yeah, and that's why Raw changed into the whole Attitude Era shit, and that's when the whole rating war started. But before that, yeah,
it was the 90s.
We got like the
the
best
90s. The 90s was just different, bro.
We got the best of everything though, because like the female wrestlers were fucking hot, and like we had the athletic looking
Well,
wrestlers.
I don't know. Some of the new ones are hot too, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know if we got the
they're,
best.
Yeah, they're still
best,
hot now,
yeah.
but like, you know, I don't know. I still think we got the better end of it.
I think now it's better for female wrestlers though, because they're actually looked at as wrestlers. As to
Yeah.
before, it was just
Sex
like
symbols.
it was just
They were just.
it was misogynistic.
Sidekick, yeah.
And that didn't age well for them though, because it was literally they would show up to the ring. Most of them, most of them didn't know how to wrestle. They were just there for
Looks.
It was
looks.
They were either arm candy or they were just there. Like they did have matches sometimes, but it was like It was like what like fucking like bikini match.
Yeah, they had like bra and
Bra
panty
and
matches.
laundry,
Bra and panty
Yeah.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Who was your favorite?
Little prepubescent me was like, ooh.
Who was your
what's
guys'
going on?
favorite? Like,
As a child, my favorite was
Female wrestler?
yeah.
Lita.
Yeah, I
But see,
think-
she was actually
I
a
think
good wrestler.
Lita's was everyone.
She was a
Well,
badass
she was my
bitch.
favorite too
She
because
wasn't my favorite, but she was bad.
But as a
well, I like the Hardy Boys too. She always came out with them.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
and with Edge and Christian at some
Edge.
point. And then I think Sable. So as a child, she was like my
Crush.
It's Tori Wilson for me, dude. Tori Wilson.
Okay.
Bad. And she still looks the same too. She hasn't aged at all.
Why you lick your lips like that?
He's like, damn.
She takes me back.
You texted her?
No, I said she takes me back.
This was like, wait, you know her?
You have her
I don't
number?
Get her on the pod.
For real, bro. Why you holding out?
Melina too. I remember Melina.
I remember Melina.
Melina
Yeah,
was hot,
I used
too.
to have a crush on
Who
her
was
too.
that other chick? Stacy.
Stacey
Keebler?
Keebler.
Yeah, Stacey.
She came out on the George Lopez show.
Did she?
Yeah, I think she was dating the
Was she a wrestler?
old dad.
The old dad?
Yeah, his wife's dad.
Oh, yeah.
You remember
yeah,
that?
Yeah,
right. Damn, that was a good show. The George Lopez.
I never
show.
watched the
Yeah.
George Lopez show. I would just wake up in the middle of the night to.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'd be like, oh shit, and I turned it
Nick
off.
at night, baby.
Shit.
I
I
used
didn't
to
have Nick.
love that.
It was
show.
on channel 7.
Well, that's why you got
It
it
was
at
on
2 a.m.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
We had it at fucking 9 o'clock, 8,
10,
9, 10.
Yeah, something.
It was
like
it was
that.
Full House like at 9:30, and then like George Lopez at 10. Like, that was like
Yeah.
the last. George Lopez was like the last show I saw. After that was like Home Improvement, which was still good. But
Oh, I love Home Improvement.
Yeah, that
I
was
think
a
I've
great
mentioned
show.
it, but like for like a couple months, like 2-3 months, I was stuck on that shit. This year, maybe like 3 months ago.
Oh, you were telling us.
Yeah.
What is it on?
I think it's called Up Network. Up
Oh, yeah.
UP. It's
I
like
ain't
a
gonna watch that.
weird network. But I just randomly found it. Like, I want to watch something. You can't find
I'm
anything.
surprised it's not on
like
Disney.
Peacock or
I don't know who owns the rights to it.
Fox. Unless they sold it.
I don't know, but
It was on channel 11 for years.
yeah, I don't know who owns the rights. But
Yeah, the
it's
Santa
on the
Claus
Up
on there.
Network. You know what? I feel like Up might be FX, so probably, or maybe not. I don't know, but they have a lot of those old shows on that network.
I used to love that show. That's one show that
Mhm.
I would always watch.
That one aged very well.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Have you watched Malcolm in the Middle again?
Yes, that aged well too.
Yeah, I love Malcolm in the Middle.
love
show's
that
so
show,
good.
dude. I'm
You
telling you,
you
like,
you were stuck on that show.
I still am. If I can find, I think it was on Netflix for a while, and I would watch it a lot, but then they took it off.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, like our
I
generation
think it's on
got the
Hulu
best-
right now.
Is
Really?
I think so.
Speaking of Hulu, they fucking released the
Travis
the
Scott.
Travis Scott shit and they took it down right away, right?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Why do you think
It-
that
it-
is?
it
I mean-
wasn't it wasn't a Hulu documentary though. It was like a
It was a news segment on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know what it was, but I remember I was trying to find something to watch with Steph, and then I saw that, but she wasn't gonna want to watch that. So I was like, "Oh, I'll watch it tomorrow," and then
And they took it down.
And they took it down. Yeah,
Yeah, and you
I
gave
didn't get
her
to see
you
it
gave her a
either.
choice.
I didn't ask her.
You didn't have to. You just hit play, bro.
Nah.
See, I saw it too, and Jackie was already feeling some type of way about it. So I was like, I'll have to watch this on my own.
Yeah, and then they
Yeah,
took it
man,
down.
we
They took it
I didn't
down.
see it, or else I would have fucking put it on.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This man's don't give a damn. He don't give a damn about nothing.
Pam doesn't watch anything anyways. She'll just be on her phone the whole fucking time. I can put on whatever the fuck I want.
Assume the position.
Nah, but yeah, I don't know. Now we need to find somebody who actually watched it so I could sit in and tell us what the fuck.
For real.
I'm sure they'll drop it again. No, you guys don't think they'll drop it again?
I think
If
they
they
will.
do, it's gonna
eventually.
be chopped.
Yeah.
So something got taken.
Yeah,
why
for
would they
some
take it
reason.
down?
Yeah, for some reason.
Something got
they
taken
took
out
it
of it
down.
that somebody didn't like.
True.
Who knows what it
Yeah.
was?
Well, Jackie made a good point too. Like, some of these people aren't even buried yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's about that.
It was probably way too soon. They probably still have some kind of investigation going on. That
Well, they definitely have an investigation.
Right.
He's not even charged, or nobody's charged yet.
yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with that.
No?
People don't care. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
Bro, I swear I'm gonna fucking tie your hands like together. You're always making some kind of noise.
I thought it was a truck outside until I saw
Yeah,
you.
I'm
Um,
a fidgeter. Just get me a fidget spinner so I could.
This might be a little,
That's just gonna be loud too.
This might be a little sensitive subject. But school shootings.
Nah, too soon.
Too soon?
Nah, just
No.
kidding. I don't even know. What
Aren't you
you're
guys
talking
like? I was thinking the other day, like I'm kind of glad that
about. We have
one,
school
we're not in
shootings.
high school anymore,
Oh.
and that I don't have a kid that's soon to go. This soon's gonna be in high school, cause man, or even just school in general, cause even little kids are doing this shit now. But dang, dude, school shootings are scary. Like it's part of the whole resume now. Like when we were in school, we were doing fire drills and sometimes earthquake drills, which were bullshit. But these dudes they're doing legit school shooting drills now. They have legit school shooting videos on what to do.
We had Columbine when we were growing up.
Yeah, but we weren't exposed to. I don't know. Like we didn't do no school shooting training though.
No.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
I remember we did.
We had
Yeah.
we had the ones. If there was like somebody on campus that wasn't supposed to be there, we had drills. for
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
We had that one.
But it was rare.
That's what
A
that
school
was
shooting,
for.
But a school shooting was rare. This is normalized now.
Because they would lock all the doors, and then like you had to be quiet. It wasn't
Yeah.
just about getting under your desk. Like you had to be like quiet, and like they had to like pretend like nobody was there.
How many school shootings do you remember after that? There was one. I forgot what it's called.
When the Dark
No,
Knight.
see, but like
Or the Dark
even
Knight.
Miami
That's not a
one?
school shooting.
the Miami one.
look,
like-
but even without the school shootings, like there's still shit that happens because I remember there was at least 2 incidents that we had to put the lockdown to use because there was someone on campus with a gun.
Not on
even though they
campus,
did
It
it.
was
shoot-
always around the campus.
Yeah.
There was always lockdowns
And
because
they-
somebody.
No, there was one time when I was in middle school that they were on campus. They didn't know where in the school, but they saw him and then they lost them. So everyone was locked in.
I don't know. To me, this shit was normalized when I was in high school.
One
No,
time
it
when I was
wasn't.
in high school in a Spanish class, our teacher left the classroom because she had to go take a shit, and one of the kids like went and grabbed the door and slammed it shut, and the lock got jammed, and it was 6th period, and the bell rang, and we were all trapped inside the class.
Dumbass. Everyone
guys
fucking
played
hates this for or
yourselves.
what?
I think that fool ended up jumping out the window too, so he got to leave.
Wow.
But after him, like they're like, no, you guys are gonna get hurt. You guys can't jump out the window, so they didn't let nobody else. And we got stuck in there.
Dang.
Anyways, but you were saying?
Would you guys hear about the latest one? I mean, it's hard not to hear about it.
I didn't hear about it.
No, you didn't?
I
Really?
did, but I didn't want to give it attention, to be honest, because it's I don't know.
I heard about it, but
It sucks.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, we're
I'm a
not
little
talking about
bitch,
it.
dude. I
just
cry.
kidding. I don't know.
I'll tear up when I reach it like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They caught this kid though, right? Did he kill anyone?
Yeah, he killed four students.
Mm.
Yeah. But, I mean, they caught him, like, as soon as the police got there, within 10 minutes, he was caught.
He was a young ass little kid too.
He was 15, and yeah, but now his parents are on the run. This kid's already caught. Parents are on the run.
Parents on the run.
They're on the run
For
because
what?
supposedly they ignored, like, warning signs, right?
Yeah. So apparently, I guess I did read into it. They had just sat down and talked with him.
Yeah,
Right.
so the day before, a teacher caught this fool looking up ammo on his phone, right? She told school officials, and I don't know, they probably left it at that. And then the next day, they found something else where he had written, or he had drawn something. He wrote something on the notebook. He had drawn like a bullet hole, and it was kind of like a warning, right? And so they were like, all right, so they reported that again. They brought him, his parents, and then school officials. They had a meeting that same day, and per protocol, they were supposed to search his bag. It's like standard protocol, search his bag. Instead, they deemed it that like, oh, he's not a threat, he's not a danger. Like, go back to class. You're not gonna get suspended, expelled, none of that. Well, they send his ass back to class, and sure enough, he has his dad's gun in the bag. And yeah, that's when he went on his little killing spree.
So why are the parents on the run?
Because they're saying that they've been ignoring warning signs as well. Yeah.
Sucks.
So they're on the run now. They're being charged with manslaughter.
The parents?
Involuntary manslaughter, yeah.
I can't hold up.
I gotta read into this.
Yeah. I didn't look too much into it, but yeah.
That sucks, dude. Because in some way, you gotta put the parents at fault. Like you have to be involved with your child.
But
like
this also
that.
is gonna go down to the school officials too, because I mean the way shit is now, they should have searched this kid's bag if it's this bad, and it's protocol, like it's written. If they're already suspecting and pulling parents
Honestly,
into the class,
I'd say the best bet, and most schools won't do this because it's like it looks ghetto, but I'd say put metal detectors in schools.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it might not look nice or whatever, but
The thing is, like, schools have so many entries, though. You can't really.
That's true.
And then Ontario High School, you got the front door, you got like the athletic buildings, you got the side, the parking lot.
I mean, when there's a will, there's a way.
There's
Always.
ways. Well, yeah, but there's also ways to deter that. Like Chaffee High School used to be an open campus. Like you could walk in from anywhere. It's gated now. They gated the whole entire thing. Like I don't know if like after COVID, maybe because of COVID, but the whole thing's gated now.
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, this one sucks because they would have found the gun if they just fucking
Where was
his
it?
bag.
What
Oakland, Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah. Oakland County, Michigan. But I mean, I remember when I got busted for ditching, they searched my backpack. Like it's just standard.
Dude, some girl got her wallet stolen, and I was talking to her the whole entire fucking time in that class, and she just called me. She just put me down as a witness, and they fucking searched me, and I ended up getting suspended. So they sent that kid back to class, not suspended. I got suspended for having markers in my fucking backpack, bro.
What?
Dude,
you know what happened
I had
to me?
Sharpie. I had like every color Sharpie.
My very first week at Ontario High School, I was a freshman there. Like, dude, I didn't even know anyone. I guess someone in my PE class was like stabbing kids with like a fucking needle.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Apparently I was a fucking witness. So I got called to the dean's office like my very first week there. And like, dude, like growing up, I was a good kid. I didn't get into trouble. And the fucking dean of discipline was like in my fucking face yelling at me. He's actually my little sister's fucking track coach now. And both of my sisters fucking know him. So they love the guy. I fucking hate the guy because this is the only experience I ever had with him.
Yeah.
So he was in my face yelling about how like, this could have been your little sister. This could have been your daughter. And I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. I literally just moved here. I don't
You
know
weren't
anyone.
a witness. You were a suspect.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's how they treat you because the same thing happened to me.
Well-
Because the girl told me afterwards, she was like, "Oh, dude," she's like, "I'm so sorry." Like, I said that I was talking to you the whole time. I told him that like, oh, like he might have seen who took it or whatever.
They're treating you like you set her up or some
Yeah,
shit.
that's what they do, bro. And I'm
I
like, dude,
remember
like,
I might have
don't
talked
even know
about it,
anyone
but I
here.
remember this day. I think I have because this wasn't supposed to happen. This was fucked because it was with Carlos and we both we were just hanging out in front of the campus. 6th period PE. Nobody's gonna do that. They focus on sports during 6th period PE, so we're just fucking around. So we're like, yeah, we're not even gonna fucking go to class, and we never went to PE. And we got so comfortable.
Same. I ended up doing 4 years of fucking PE in high school.
Well, we made up for it in the summer, but we got too comfortable just like not going to 6th period PE that we were just hanging out on campus. And for whatever reason, this I don't know if he's a dean or I think he's a security.
It's not a dean.
Um,
There's no deans. There's deans in college.
Oh, well, it's like a
in high school that we had a dean of discipline.
yeah.
No.
That was
It's,
that was his title.
That's what he called
That was
himself.
his title.
Really?
Yeah.
So
That was,
What was
just,
I
that was
saying?
just a power trip, bro.
it was a security.
Straight up.
We used to have an officer, like an legit on campus Ontario officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, every school does.
He wasn't there that day, but his ticket book was there. The security guard takes us in for whatever reason. It's like, oh, it smells like weed. Which one of you has weed? We didn't have weed on us. He searches our shit.
Should've been like,
makes
oh,
us-
sorry, I farted.
He makes us take our shoes off. Makes us take our socks off.
Makes us take our pants.
He's like he's searching
Turn around.
he's searching through everything, and he didn't find shit. And then he writes us tickets with the officer's ticket book, which has to be pre-signed, or unless they signed it. But they're not officers legally; they couldn't do that.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
you could
But we
sue the
weren't
fuck out
thinking.
of
We
them.
weren't thinking about it that way. We're thinking like, fuck, we just got busted, and now we have tickets, and now we have to go to court with our parents because we're minors. And yeah,
what was
dude,
the ticket supposedly for?
Did you?
for ditching. Yeah, and then they pull our records, and they see like, oh, you have this many absence on for this class. And it's like, fuck, most like half of the time you're not there. And then we got fucked, and we had to do community service.
Really?
Yeah,
What officer or what security guard was this?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because they can't
It was
really do
10
that.
years
They
ago.
can't- they can't search.
It was
you
over
either.
10 years ago.
Dude. You could have fucking sued the fuck out of them because they can't search you either.
No, you need
Take off your shoes and shit.
Yeah, you need a parent there for that.
Yeah.
Let's go back and sue them.
Let's go. Let's get a bag real quick. Nah, I don't remember who it was, but that was bullshit.
Definitely a power trip right there.
Oh yeah. It was embarrassing though, cause like once we were in there, we were so close to the end of like 5 minutes from the bell ringing.
It was embarrassing because everyone saw
Nestor's
him search their asses.
Well-
and this is the time he had
Cavity
that spider
search.
bite on his fucking toe.
Nah. But like people were
Do
walking
you still have
by.
a scarf from that spider?
Nah. Oh, I might. People were walking by and they like see us with our shoes off. and
Yeah,
it's like,
dude, that's embarrassing.
yeah, and they had the door open. Like, come on.
Fucking dicks, dude. Security
Yeah.
guards were dicks back then.
They were dicks at that
Luckily
school.
for me, I was in the MMA program, and one of the security
Your
guards.
school had an MMA program?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
We used to
yeah.
do jiu-jitsu tournaments, like fight against like other like legit.
Well, you know what? I
Team three?
have heard that
Yo, those
Ontario
kids
has
at Team
money.
3, we used to kick their asses.
It wasn't a money thing because that
No, the county. Well, no, that's a money thing. To have a MMA program at your school, that's
that
money.
it
we
was
we didn't pay for it.
it was a
but to have that.
no,
at
but the
your school.
security guard wasn't
Somebody
getting.
has to pay the teacher to stay there.
It was a
and do
security guard. He did it. He was doing it as for less fortunate kids type of thing,
Mhm.
or as a discipline thing to teach kids discipline. He wasn't getting paid for this
Yeah,
shit.
he wasn't.
He used to be a fighter and he used to be a trainer,
He used to
right?
train with 10th Planet.
And he was doing it out of like, he was trying to do it for the community type of thing. For people that can't pay for a class, he was doing it as an after school program.
And dude, we were pretty solid. Like I'm telling you, we used to go against Team 3 kids. There was a tournament that we used to do Abu Dhabi trials in Vegas.
Oh yeah, didn't you go out there?
Not me, but a couple of our guys did, and they placed. So we had some solid guys on the team.
Mhm.
But anyways, yeah. So I was cool with that guy, and then I was in ASB
That
too.
guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah,
he was nah, he was cool with me, dude.
He was a piece of shit.
I remember he got fucked up during the whole blacks versus Mexicans. He was in the middle of it
He
and
got hit?
he got
Yeah.
socked up
Blacks
a couple
versus
times.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a riot type shit at our school.
Damn, ghetto.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now you drive by there, they got a brand new field. They got like
Yeah,
It's
it looks
nice
like a
now,
whole
dude.
new school.
So
Nice
this was before. Pablo, you might have been in high school at the time. Yeah, you would have been. Do you remember when? Because you went to Ontario, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the year that they had that whole? Yeah, because I would have been a senior, and you're 2 years younger than me, right?
Yeah.
When the online program, when everybody got caught up cheating, and a
Yeah,
bunch of them didn't
I was
graduate. Yeah,
Yeah.
my friend was a part of that.
I was a part of that.
Were you?
Yeah.
but you weren't
But
graduating
I
yet.
didn't. Yeah, I wasn't graduating, so
No,
I
'cause you're
didn't get
2 years
busted
younger,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't end up graduating because of that.
I
It was on the news.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that actually.
Yeah, dude. It was a
What
thing,
happened?
whole
Yeah.
thing.
So you guys got caught cheating.
I didn't go to
No,
Ontario.
some people got caught cheating for
My
that.
friend actually got away with it. So what? Well, not his fault, but at a Chino skate park, like right in front of it, he got in a huge car accident, and he had to get airlifted out of there and like taken to like Loma Linda Hospital. So he missed a bunch of class.
Damn.
So in order to catch up on classes, they entered him in that program. It was like Fox Pro. No, Phoenix.
It was called NovaNet for us.
Novanet, that's what it was
Yeah.
called. And some kids figured out how to hack into it, and they would just change everyone's grades, like saying that they had like all these credits that they didn't actually have. And somebody ended up, I guess they got too greedy with it, and they all ended up getting caught up, and a bunch of them didn't pass.
You know what's funny? They never cut the program. I graduated because of that program. I remember it was.
Did you cheat too?
I didn't. Well, here, kind of. Yeah, I guess you can say I did. But it was the last week of finals had already happened, right?
But see, that's what I'm saying. Ontario is a money school because my school didn't have no Nova net.
It was the last week of school. I was taking, I think it was a history test. I fucking suck at history. I suck at memorizing dates. I was trying to catch up, and then I take my test. That's already like the end of because it was after class. It's already the end, and then the teacher, should I say his name? I won't say his name.
You can bleep it, Mr. Bleep.
Mr. Marquez. You guys ever have him?
He retired.
I didn't have him, but yeah, he was. A
I
cool dude.
never had him either. But every time I would walk by his class, he would say hi.
He
Like,
was
specifically to me,
the
and
dopest fucking Spanish teacher ever, dude.
yeah, and then so he's like, "Hey, come over here." He's all, "I'm sorry, but look."
Take off your shoes. Take off your socks.
Pull down your pants and bend over. You're about to pass.
But he's like, "Look, man." He's all, "I gotta go." He's all, "I'm gonna leave this open for you. I'm gonna reset the ones you
I
got
think
wrong."
You told me the story
Yeah, he's
before.
all, "I'm gonna reset the ones you got wrong, and then do whatever you have to do." He's all, "I'm leaving," and he bounced, and he left my test, or he left the answers open, and he did. He reset everything I got wrong. He left the ones I got right already marked.
You know what would have been a funny story if Nestor still failed.
No, well, I'm not an idiot. So I wrote everything down. Then I went back to my desk and I marked I might have done 100% at that point. And then sure enough, I passed. I fucking called my mom because I told her I had to take a
Mom,
test.
I'm a genius.
I'm like, "Mom, I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna walk next week." All excited. And then that's the story about my graduation.
All right,
Did you actually, do you walk?
I walked,
I
yeah.
didn't walk.
All right, dude. So
I did it for my mom.
I did it as a choice.
I looked up the story just because I had to. So is should I say the network or no?
Yeah, fuck them.
So this is ABC7 posted it, and they straight up dropped this kid's name, the one who ratted everyone out.
Oh, really? They dropped the snitch's name?
Yeah, it says a senior Fernando Flores says a couple kids stole a password to the program for the teachers.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so it says that.
What a
75
fuck
I wonder what
face.
happened to Fernando Flores.
dude.
I'm gonna bleep his name out every time. Fuck
Fuck him
that.
up, dude. Find his IG or something.
Yeah.
Yo, that's wild, man.
Let's bully him. Nah, just kidding.
Yo, chill, my
Nah,
guy.
just kidding.
Lewis's
guys-
true
I didn't-
colors. Like,
I didn't even go to that school.
You guys want to hear his quote?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
All right. So this is his quote.
Get
It's
rich
not
or die
fair for
trying.
us to be in there for 4 years and just some people hack into the computers and change your grades.
That's the
Hey,
Mel
man.
Karen, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, it says that these fools were charging like up to $100 to change people's grades, but
That's a lot of money.
Nah,
Somebody
no,
doesn't
no.
have a job.
but you get to graduate.
No, I'm saying like that's a lot of money for a kid in fucking
yeah,
high
yeah.
school.
Especially back
Oh,
then,
hell
too.
yeah.
You know what?
$100.
I'll be honest with you. Nowadays, I know a lot of people that didn't graduate high school, and they're not doing bad.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Yeah, I mean, adult school is like you get your GED and you're.
No, they don't even have their GEDs.
Oh,
I
really?
know a lot of people.
They selling drugs or what the fuck are
No.
they doing?
I've worked with a couple.
Your job doesn't
They just know how
require,
to
like,
hustle.
a GED,
I don't
or-
think most jobs do anymore.
Well, yeah,
I thought they
do.
did.
Yeah.
Not anymore. I don't think so.
High school diploma. That's like the bare minimum that they ask
Nah.
for. No.
Yeah, they always ask for 18, high school diploma.
Yeah.
That's it.
At my last job, my old roommate, I was working with him. He didn't have a high school diploma. Didn't have a GED. He was making more than me there.
Dang. We fucked up, man. We should have left high school and started grinding.
Well, no,
early.
honestly, I had a lot of fun in fucking
High school was fun as
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
I had
But
fun for the
I
wrong
was-
reasons.
I was not. Yeah, I was not studious. I was not involved in school. I was doing everything else.
Yeah. My senior year should have been fun, but I was playing catch up, so I went about it the wrong way.
Dude, I was chilling my senior year.
Bing bong.
But you were a fucking ASB kid. You were like you were good in school.
Like, I didn't have like I only had like 4 classes.
I feel
my
like
senior
Porky
year.
was like a jock in high school.
No.
No.
I didn't do sports.
He was
You
ASB
said
kid.
you just did
Oh, it's cool,
fucking MMA.
Yeah, that was it.
He was an ASB kid.
Fuck your life!
So I was like involved in
I
shit.
feel like you were very like
I was cool with the
you were
jobs.
very
Like, we
school
went to.
spirit.
I had to be there.
Did you have an Ontario high school hoodie?
He had one for every year.
No, I had but I had like
Every yearbook picture.
I had like a
is
senior
Ontario.
hoodie.
Yeah, see, I was never that involved. I
Yeah,
could give a
same.
shit. I could give a shit. I don't
Yeah,
even
like,
think
we
you,
went to-
you went to a school football game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did that.
I don't think I ever
'cause,
did either.
We would party with like all the jocks and shit. Like we were like in the cool.
He was jock
In the-
by
He was a
in the-
jock.
jock by
Yeah.
association.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why,
He
We were,
was
like, in
riding
that
the
cool
jock's
group.
jock.
He was riding his jockstrap all the way up to.
Why are we ganging up on this guy, man? He was this.
my fault.
He did well in school, and we're talking shit on him.
Shit.
We're like, look at this fucking dumbass.
Overachiever.
At the end of
Someone
the day,
cares
we're
about
all
their
fucking
education
dreamers.
over here. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, Porky. My bad. But anyways,
I'm not fucking with you. But.
Yeah, well, fuck you guys.
We're at the
And you know what's crazy, dude? I'm hitting my I hit my 10-year anniversary this year.
Yeah, you did.
Fucking
Been with Steph for
old.
10 years?
Yikes.
Huh?
You've been with Steph for 10 years?
No, my 10-year high school anniversary.
Did your school have a reunion?
Reunion is what I meant. I don't know. I didn't get any notifications.
It's supposed to be your class president that sets that shit up.
I don't even know who my class president
I'm
was.
actually really good, like best friends with my class president.
Oh,
I think he said he wasn't gonna do it though.
no. I mean, who the fuck wants to?
I
wouldn't go
That's why I was
anyways.
asking you, would you go? I wouldn't go.
I
No.
don't care.
I think my school's has had two at this point.
No, if I wanted to catch up with some of these fools, I'll hit them up. I'll find them on IG.
I'm literally still good friends with my
Otherwise-
people from high school.
Dude,
like, my
people
my
from
close
high school
friends.
follow me on Instagram. I don't follow them.
I have. I follow some friends from
You
high
know what
school.
I've had happen to me at the gym is like the fucking like high school quarterback or like one of the fucking jocks come up to me at the gym and I lift more than them. I think that's fucking funny.
People
Where the
that,
hell have you been, Luca?
people that still live through high school though, it's like let it go, bro.
You know what you should do as a flex when they come over? Hey man, how you been? Instead of answering to them, just pick them up and start lifting them. This is how I've been. No, but
I don't care for
that's
you either,
actually
yeah.
that's one of the big reasons why I started hanging out like in Ontario, because like I don't like being in Upland because I don't like to run into people that I used to know.
I don't give a fuck.
How often do you guys run into people though? I don't know.
Never, because I don't hang out in Upland. I go to visit my mom like once a week, and that's about it. That's the extent.
I think everyone thinks the same way. If they don't want to talk to you and they run into you, they're gonna avoid you. And
When you see someone that you used to know in public, but like not someone that you were close with, just like an acquaintance, like somebody you recognize and they recognize you, do you pretend like you don't, like you didn't see them?
Dude,
yes and no. Sometimes I've said like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man? How you been? Oh, good, man. Cool. Peace." Other times I'm like, keep walking.
The worst is when, and this shit happened to me twice this fucking week, is when that fucking sucks, dude. It's like an awkward.
You make it weird. That's why.
But I'm not awkward. But it still became awkward. I was like, can we bleep that out? Because my girl watches some of this.
You've said a lot of such shit.
Yeah, dude. You've been on a roll.
I'm keeping it on there.
Just keep it on there, but just bleep it out. So it's just Porky.
No, take it out. Take it out.
Hey, just be. And then at the end, hey, can you bleep that out?
I feel like I should just keep it on there.
No,
Yeah,
don't
keep it on.
Oh, you're fucked up.
I like to have fun.
Yeah, but literally twice this week, dude.
And you keep going.
I'm expecting you to cut this out.
No.
I'm only saying this.
No,
so
just
you're gonna-
stop.
All right.
The less work for me, the better.
Yeah. Don't. If you want to cut, then just stop.
Fucking guy.
Do you guys agree with your like top 5? Both
Yeah,
artists and?
yeah.
Yeah, I do.
It makes sense.
I listen to more podcasts than I do music, so like it's just got to go off of like what I when I did listen to music, like that's what I was playing.
Yeah, agree.
Mine's just I always play like certain. I have playlists of everything. I rarely look up an artist and play their shit. If I do, I'll just I'll hit the artist and then I'll just start from the top and either shuffle it or just let their top hits play, which is probably why Joji's.
Question: can you have music just playing in the background without paying attention to it,
Yes,
like TV?
just like TV. Yeah,
I can't do that.
yeah.
I could do that with music. I can't do that with TV.
See, I can do it with TV. I can't do it with music. And because the thing, what happens is like a song will come on. I'm like, oh, I like the song, and then I'll like I need to pay attention to it. So I hit rewind or I go backwards, and then I won't pay attention to it again. I'm like, oh shit, I missed the part that I like. So I keep listening to the same song over and over again.
I tried doing it with podcasts and it's not working out very well. Like I'll at work I'll play a podcast and I'll start typing up my narratives and then the
But
podcast is
are you
hilarious.
listening to old episodes or are you listening
New
to
episodes.
That's why.
And then
I re-listen to the same shit I've listened to over. I've probably listened to the podcast all the way through maybe like 3 or 4 times at this point?
I'm not there yet because I haven't restarted or I haven't started from point one on any podcast.
Okay.
I just keep going from where I
It's
started.
rough because when
Yeah.
people like, I'm sure like with our podcast, like eventually when people go back, like starting off at the beginning is nothing like what the end product ends up being.
Yeah,
you know?
and see if you
It's always rough. The
if you-
recording isn't as good. The sound, like
doing that,
that's kind of like what was good. Like with you, you're like, oh, I want to start off with good sound
Uh-huh.
quality.
doing that, do you think you would? So you go back, right? And obviously there's hours if you start late into a podcast.
Oh yeah.
Do you continue listening to the new shit they drop, or are you gonna start from point one and wait until you get back up there?
Oh no, I'll go back, but I'll let them build up.
Mhm.
So I'll let like the new episodes, like 2 or 3, come out, and then I'll go and I'll listen to all of those, and then I'll hop back.
Yeah, I love doing that because I have my moments where I'm just like, I don't want to listen to a podcast anymore. I'm just gonna stay strict to music, and then I go back. I'm like, oh, I got 3 episodes to catch up on. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad because sometimes I'm like, I want to jump to the new episode because they'll probably have someone that I really want to listen to. But sometimes they'll talk about something from the episode before, and I'm like, God damn it, now I got to
Yeah,
go
you
back.
gotta listen,
Yeah.
Well, I guess I didn't really like. I don't feel that way because like I jumped into this podcast like midway through. I didn't start at the beginning. I started somewhere around like episode 200.
Yeah.
And I would listen to it, and then there's callbacks and stuff, and you don't understand what the fuck they're talking about. But it's
Right.
like, oh, whatever. And then eventually I went back and I started at 0.
But a lot of podcasts talk about this, like we do too. We talk about the same shit a lot.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
a lot of it. Yeah.
So your callback eventually is gonna get brought up again, and you won't.
But if you don't know
go
where
back.
that callback originated,
Yeah.
yeah. Right.
Like
Look alive, bro.
spaced out.
You were staring hard too, though.
This one was somewhere else. This one was somewhere dancing bachata.
No, I
In
was
his
in a
dreams.
scary place. I had to like psych myself back in.
Oh, but going back to that, yeah, I can't drive in silence because when I
Going
drive-
back to
drive-
15 minutes ago.
Yeah, when I drive in silence, that means I'm alone with my thoughts.
Yes, and
and I can't be left
Yeah.
alone with my thoughts.
Yeah.
Same. I just
That's
I
when
overthink
my
things
sleep
a lot.
paralysis demons come and get me.
All right,
dude. Luckily, it hasn't hit.
All right, let's
I've-
not go there.
I've
Come on.
never had. All right.
I hate talking about sleep paralysis.
I've never had it.
I haven't
I
got
don't know
it,
what it
so
feels like.
Sick,
that
bro.
theory's broken.
It's the worst.
It is the worst,
So
but I
sick.
haven't.
My
got
girl
it.
was just telling me she just had one. Like
She's
2
had
days
it?
ago. She had one 2 days ago, and she was like, "Dude, my mom called me on the phone, and that's what woke me up." And I was like, "What the fuck is it like?" And like, she says like, "You feel like you can't move, and like
Mm-hmm.
you can't wake up, you can't move." I've never had that before.
Yeah,
dude.
you don't need to explain it here. Been there,
When
done
when you think about it hard enough, that's when it happens.
No. Well,
Yeah.
don't think about it.
The thing is,
Well,
like,
let's fucking stop talking about it. How about that?
I don't even remember my dreams like 90% of the time.
Me
It's not,
neither.
it's not, the, it's
that.
not the same
I
thing.
remember
though.
them.
I don't. But it's not the same thing as dreaming.
It's not.
No, it
You-
feels real.
It's waking up, but your mind's awake and your body's not.
It's
That's what-
exactly
that's
what
what
it
it
is.
is.
It's
Are-
paralysis.
Are your
like-
eyes open?
Yeah, they open.
Sometimes they feel like they are, but they're not.
A lot of times what happens is you're dreaming and you wake up from a dream midway and it kind of like you get lost between what's dreaming and what's real. And that's why a lot of people see scary shit when they have sleep
Or
paralysis,
if you get super lucky, you're having a nightmare and it's happening.
But
That's
for me, I
what
feel
I'm
like most of the time my eyes are actually closed. I just feel like they're open. But you know what your room looks like, so you're visualizing your room, and then you're visualizing shadows or whatever the fuck it is in certain spots of your room. But then you like finally like I open my eyes, I'm like, oh, they were closed all along.
Yeah.
But it takes a minute for your body to kind of like slowly get out of that state. For me, like I try not to move.
A good way to put it is like, you know how when your arm falls asleep, it takes a while for it to like whatever, and like it slowly creeps back in. It's the same thing. Like your
Yeah.
body's asleep, and like it doesn't. You don't get movement right away, and you almost feel trapped because you can't do anything.
I feel like I'm such a heavy sleeper. That's why I never have that shit.
I'm a heavy
Probably.
sleeper and I get it.
Oh shit.
Dude.
I'm a pretty heavy sleeper.
Dude, I
too.
get it. I
I'm a
get it
light
pretty
sleeper.
bad to
You-
like
You know what?
where like my body's still asleep, but like I start yelling because with me it happens a lot with nightmares.
Yeah.
So Jackie will have to wake me up.
So you react to it a lot or what?
Well, because I'm yelling out.
You yell like in your sleep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it happened to me the first time too. After that, it wasn't the same because I kind of knew what was happening. But the first time it happened to me, like I was yelling.
Yeah, once you figure it
I
out,
was-
you control.
But
it.
like
Dude,
your
my-
voice doesn't come right away, so it takes a while, and then eventually, you're like,
yeah,
you're incoherent.
you literally sound like an old man when
Yeah.
you come.
Dude.
Yeah.
But like
Oh my god.
Like I dream a lot, and I remember my dreams, so I have like very vivid dreams. So that means I also have very vivid nightmares. So I freak out when it's happening to me.
Have you heard my story?
No.
Okay, well, I won't get into it too deep because I've said it a million times on this episode. But the first time I ever had sleep paralysis, I saw him.
I'm his sleep paralysis demon.
You were fucking with him or what?
No, so I was dreaming and I had a dream that I woke up and in my dream I woke up and I was in my room, like same thing how he said, like you see your whole room. I had fell asleep with a lamp on, so my room was fully lit, and I wake up to this fool just sitting on the edge of my bed, doesn't say a word, just looks at me, shakes his head, gets up and leaves.
Disappointed father.
I'm the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet.
And then as he exited my room, I woke up and then I realized I couldn't fucking move, and I was like trying to like do anything, you know. My eyes were open, but nothing else was functioning, and I'm like trying to. This is when I lived with my mom. I'm trying to call my mom or whatever. And eventually, like it started coming out. She woke up. She's like, "Hey, what's wrong?" I was like, "I couldn't move." Blah blah. And I think that same night or either the next day, like I googled it and it was like, yeah, sleep paralysis.
She looked for me in your house.
Nah.
Have you guys ever have you guys had a wet dream before?
No.
Dude, I've actually had 2 of those. They fucking suck, dude. Like you legit
You wake up all soggy. Soggy dreams.
You bust a nut in your pants, dude.
I know what they are.
So the first time it ever happened to me
Nocturnal
was like,
emissions.
I remember I was still in high school.
Porky has a different kind of demon. He's got a semen demon.
Like,
All right, we need a semen demon sticker now.
Oh shit, dude.
the girl that like I fucked in my dream was like a hot chick in school. But
Okay,
like,
am I gonna have to bleep any of this?
No.
Okay.
No, I won't bring up any names.
It was a dream girl, wasn't a real girl.
But, like, I was never like attracted to this girl, so I was like, why did I have a wet dream about her? But the second time it happened, hold on, this is where it gets funny, was when I had just gotten off my circumcision surgery. So when I got circumcised, I couldn't have sex. I couldn't masturbate for like, I think it was like six or 8 weeks.
God damn.
Yeah,
Damn,
and if I got a boner, it
This
would
fool
hurt.
did,
It would hurt because of the stitching, right?
No,
'Cause
not November
the
for
skin,
2 months.
the skin would expand, so I couldn't get a boner. So for like about a month, bro, I had to like control myself and not watch porn, not fucking think of anything like that. Luckily, I was single, so I didn't have to have a female fucking
I feel like that would be harder.
The very last week, bro, like the stitches.
I feel you watch more porn.
The stitches were like already fucking like starting to heal. Like some of them had already started falling off. I ended up having a wet dream, so I had a boner in my sleep. This whole time I wasn't getting, like, I was trying not to get a boner, but in my sleep I got a wet dream. So I woke up with a fucking month-old fucking nut. It was like I was fucking aging that shit, dude. Like fucking wine, dude. Because I mean, normally if I'm not having sex, I'll fucking jack off.
Sure, it's natural.
You know, but I hadn't done anything for like a month, dude. So big ass fucking nut in my fucking pants, dude. And then like some of the stitch, like there was like, it wasn't bleeding, but because the stitches kind of like expanded a little bit, there was like a little bit of red, like blood fucking oozing just a little bit. It was horrible, dude. That was the last wet dream I had, but that shit sucked.
That semen demon was building up in there, bro.
I've never had
one way or another.
I've never had a wet dream, but going back to what you said about like a random person, I've had dreams where this was like way back, where somebody I never like thought about in a sexual way or anything like that. I have a dream like that, and then suddenly I'm like, I wonder what they're up to nowadays, and then you kind of start becoming attracted to them.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah.
Dude, and it was so real. Going back, it was so realistic too. Like the kissing, the touching, like the part where you like bust inside them was so realistic.
See, I have those dreams, but I never wake up with a fucking month-old jizz spot on my pants.
I feel like that's not the right way to phrase it, because that makes it seem like you were sleeping in the same sweatpants for like that had a nut stayed for a whole month before you washed them.
Nah, fucking, it was semen demon.
It was a built up.
Yeah, you were aging that shit like fine wine, dude. Just aging that
There's
shit in
nothing
your-
fine about that, man.
Aging that shit in your ball sack, dude.
Well, on that note, thank you guys for listening. We love you all. We appreciate you. Please share, like, comment, subscribe. Clearframespod.com.
Like and subscribe, you cowards.
Yes. Peace.
2 for 5.
See ya.
Bing bong.
Getting lifted off the Henny.